class, and since yesterday, a few of you have started communication with me about the homework, in particular the question 1, okay, and not only one, I think 3 or 4, and then back and forth. So in this one, I revised the statement of the question 1 by adding 1 word, and that revised version has been emailed to you this morning. And simply that one for the question, okay, the questions of the in homework 1, in the problem 1 is you start with these equations, okay. Although I say this is not equation, maybe you can start with from scratch. But it will be easier if you simply just take these equations. And for that particular questions, we have initial condition zeros. So you simply put this term, the initial positions and initial velocity 0, to knock out the 2 terms. Okay, then remaining you will have remaining 2 terms. One is a term associated with this one. The other term is associated with this one. Okay, then move on. And the questions is given the maximum amplitude 0.02, and then given the k and m and omega n. No, given the omega and k, we're going to calculate the mass. Okay, so basically that's the statement, and I simply add the word maximum amplitude. And then one person in particular asked me, what do you mean amplitude? And the first thought, well, that is very straightforward, very trivial. And before I begin to reply to that email, I give myself a second thought. Well, I think that amplitude, by definition, wouldn't be that straightforward. And so it's worthy to give us more time, one more chance to look over the definition of the amplitude for certain particular situations. Okay, and then later today in our lectures, we will encounter that kind of particular situations. Then to that moment, I will explain what does amplitude mean. Okay, so basically, anyhow, that would be one. And because that is the communications kind of build up another question then answer in my collection. So I will try to go to Blackboard. And again, if you go to Blackboard, there's a one tab on the left called discussions. I will try to initiate a thread and just documenting communications between me and a few guys of you. And then I will start from there, so hopefully everyone can share the same information we're kind of sharing. Okay, so you will see, if you haven't started yet, and you can looking at the comments first. Okay.